Chapter 27. Uncritical Thinking, June 2017 California Wildfires. The 29th of October 2017. In October 2017, a number of serious and extensive wildfires broke out in areas of Northern California, such as Santa Rosa. Around the same time, there were similar outbreaks of wildfires in Portugal and Spain. Very soon after the initial events, a number of YouTube videos appeared which claimed to show strange anomalies in relation to the fires, for example toasted cars and completely burned out houses with seemingly undamaged trees very close by. In more than one video, the appearance of these things was linked to the use of directed energy weapons, and parallels were drawn with some of the anomalies found in the evidence relating to the events of 9/11, as documented in Dr. Judy Wood's comprehensive book Where Did the Towers Go? A clip from one of Dr. Wood's presentations relating to the toasted car phenomenon was included in at least one video. Both myself and Dr. Judy Wood had people writing to us to point out these apparently strange anomalies, and others. A number of people wrote to me via Facebook. Seeing as we were getting asked about it, Dr. Wood and I decided to record an informal discussion. Note, it wasn't an interview. I knew that what Dr. Wood and I said in this discussion would not be popular, so I deliberately disabled comments on the video. And such was the desire for people to express their shock and dismay, they placed comments on other videos of mine, and even someone else's. The essential main points of our discussion were as follows. Most or all of the people posting YouTube videos and commenting were not specialists in investigating fires, had not visited California to study the site and gather evidence, had not spent enough time collecting and considering the evidence carefully. Additionally, the effects that were claimed to be the result of dew in some or all parts of some videos were clearly not the same as the effects seen at the WTC and were the result of ordinary, not weird, fires. Trees that are still growing do not burn as readily as dry wood and the wood that houses are made of. At one point in our discussion, I speculated that, for example, some type of weather modification or control could have been used to increase the damage caused by the fires, and neither of us ruled out the use of foul play in the events. Indeed, some people have pointed out that many houses that were destroyed were in areas that were earmarked for rezoning under local Agenda 21 type plans. Though this has also come up before, in 2015, for example. One thing I did find out is that at least one article about the 2017 California fires, see the small thumbnail, which appeared larger on Facebook shares, actually used an image from 2015. In the discussion with Dr. Wood, I stated had not investigated the events in enough depth to state whether there was foul play. We stated with confidence that a number of the conclusions made in the videos were incorrect, and obviously so. Listen to our discussion for examples. Apparently, this was not good enough for some people, and so they wanted to send me us accusatory messages. Fair enough. It goes with the territory. I have included a few of these messages below, because some of them strike me as being rather peculiar. Also of note is that convicted felon 74 Jeremy Riz has posted a new video to attack Dr. Wood's character and research and imply that we agreed with what is said in some of the dew-caused California fires type videos. Thankfully, some people were still open to understanding how they could quite easily be manipulated into jumping to conclusions too quickly. See bottom of this article. Again, the need for careful investigation before jumping to conclusions is as strong as ever. Even if, when people write to me and express their frustration and call me names, I won't be jumping up and down and shouting it's due again. It's due again. If anyone wants to develop a comprehensive website about the California fires and do a forensic study, then put some of that into, say, a relevant court case 121, then if it is relevant, in some way, to the research posted on this website, I will post a link to it or do an article about it. For now, I will state that unless I make an agreement with someone, for a particular and sensible reason to investigate a given event, I am not obliged to investigate or comment on anything. I think the same can be said for Dr. Judy Wood, but I don't speak for her, only to her. As a final thought here, if people really want freedom, they have to respect the right for people to act freely. If they want freedom of speech, they have to be prepared to be on the receiving end of free speech. Correspondence re California Fires, 21st of October 2017. 30. She knows it wasn't Jews? But she believes the media that the winds were 60 miles per hour. She hasn't investigated it beyond watching MSM&E videos and she's automatically denying it's Jews. IDK. She knows Jews and if she says it wasn't Jews we have to believe her because she's the expert, but I doubt she even looked into the fires. She made up her mind before even looking into it. She seriously does not want anyone raining on her Jew parade. Adjective, indeed, but how many wildfires have you investigated and have you visited the site, collected all relevant data and published it? Here's a good example, https://www.facebook.com/permalink.php story_fbid equals 1015430070555647 and id equals 8909454646. Terrell Abraham shared a photo to your timeline. Note, the photo 30 refers to is from 2015. I listened to your informal interview with Dr. Judy Wood posted October 17/17. And I heard Dr. Judy Wood say that we need to have more discernment. I agree, but I also think that when people ask the expert to comment the Kali fires an effort needs to be made to look at the evidence the public are questioning. What was the purpose of where did the towers go? If not to wake the public up to things we were told was normal. Not everyone can have the education and experience that Dr. Wood has and it is because of her work is why we are questioning these images now. Terrell Abraham. 30. Andrew, common. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that those houses were not burned by normal fire. We need Dr. Wood to investigate it. She's refusing without even looking into it. You saw the photos. Adjective, so, it's now down to you to marshal all the evidence and collate it into a court case. Are you up to the job? You just implied you have the relevant background or qualifications, so off you go. 30. For some reason Dr. Wood thinks this is going to make her look bad. Does she even realize how many people are looking at her for the first time because of this? I'm saying even a 3-year-old can tell the fires weren't normal. Adjective, I am sure she realizes that. Anyway, I will leave you to it for now. Let me know when you've submitted your court case or compiled your website etc. 30. Why is she refusing to even look into it? She's letting her ego get the best of her. Thank you for your work. Goodbye. 22nd of October 014. 30. Can someone investigate if smart meters had anything to do with it? What kind of expert would that be? Something set 6,000 structures on fire at the same time. Someone needs to dig into this because we know the government won't. http://stopsmartmeters.org.uk/resources/what are smart meters/ What are smart meters? Stop smart meters. UK. Around the world utility companies are replacing wired analog electricity, gas and water meters with new generation smart meters at a rapid rate. The program is already well underway in countries including North America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand and some European countries. Despite what? StopSmartMeters.org.uk. 22 October 9/11. Adjective, yeah, a good reason for you to investigate and make a comprehensive website then. 22 October 14/19. But I don't have a piece of paper saying I'm a government indoctrinated professional, so what good is my work? Adjective, maybe you should get one then. I don't have any advanced degrees, but I still made and maintain a website. People seem to value it, else why do people like you write to me? 30. Because you're the priest that has a direct connection to God, and having her call us stupid because we don't know as much as she does, while refusing to look into it, is making me into an atheist. I'm just giving her one last shot through you. She needs to look into the fires. She's the professional that everyone is looking to when it comes to Jews and she just poo-pooed us away. Adjective, okay, well, if that's how you look at it, it ain't going to help your investigations much. Your problem is Dr. Wood's fault or my fault then. Right, I see now. 30. I preached Dr. Wood every day for years, but no more. The fact that we don't volunteer for what you want us to do. Adjective, well, we have no control over what you say to others about us. 30. It's not for me. Adjective, And when did Dr. Wood say 30 is stupid? Ask yourself, why did I identify with that comment? When you interviewed her about the fires, she said everyone who said it was Jews is stupid. Stupid or brainwashed. Adjective. Anyway, I will leave you to do whatever you want to do. If you want to tell people the truth about 9/11, that's fine, but if you don't like the author of the research anymore, that's fine too. Your choice. 30. Right. What about the fires? You know it was Jews. Not one bathtub, sink, toilet. What about smart meters? Who's looking into that? She worked hard to prove Jews did 9/11, and after all the hell they put her through, she doesn't want all that to be trashed by people using her name for everything they think are Jews. I can see that, but she didn't even look into it. That pisses me off. Nearly 6,000 structures disappeared on the same day. Someone that's not part of the government needs to look into this. Smart meters and Jews could take out most of the population worldwide. I'm not asking this for me or my ego. I have no website or ulterior motive. I connect dots, but I have no paper saying I'm a good dot connector. We need Dr. Wood to verify what's going on, or at least look into it before trashing all our work. FB message, Sat 28th October. Yay, I will be doing a piece on this, Andrew. https://www.youtube.com/watch v=5.tc. Others are already in outrage over this. I wanted to give you a chance to respond before I publish my piece. My first and the most obvious question is, what on earth could have possibly swayed you and Dr. Judy Wood to create this painfully obvious hit piece? Adjective. Hello there. I think the video is self-explanatory. Have you been to California to investigate the fires? Did you make a note of the time in the video where I mentioned that foul play could possibly be involved? You stated it was a hit piece. Can you state clearly who it was a hit piece against? Names of people or groups would be a good to mention. Best wishes with your work. Yay, Andrew. You and Dr. Judy Wood used the same tactics against In Truth by Grace and UplandTruth.info as those used by Alex Jones and Dr. Stephen Jones used to attempt to make Dr. Judy Wood look like a raving lunatic. I followed all her work and the much of yours. I know you two are lying. I am disappointed by this, Andrew. I had a lot of respect for you as a journalist. A last thought. The two of you absolutely destroyed all your credibility when you made that video, podcast. I certainly hope it was worth whatever you two received. Adjective. You didn't name any real people and didn't answer my questions. Hence, your comments are irrelevant. I don't class myself as a journalist either. I am a researcher and a writer. I don't regularly post stories about current affairs. I hope your comments mean you won't message me again, and that someday you will be honest with yourself about what you know and what you speculate about. Email received via website. It was submitted by address not given at checkedevidence.co.uk at 17:32 and 5 seconds, the 27th of October 2017. Recipient, info@checkedevidence.com. Message text, Judy Wood, you Zionist pig shill. You should be ashamed of yourself. Rot in hell. Char count, 1919. Further Facebook comment making good observations about the fires. Has anyone heard of the Santa Ana winds? I live here in Northern California and we get them this time of year. We had a horrible fire in Oakland in the early 90s because of them. Look at those photos. Wind is directed energy but not a directed energy weapon. YouTube is full of fearmongers doing MSM's job for them and they don't even realize it. It's very sad. Kudos Andrew and Rich Hall. Why? Like reply the 28th of October 2017. One of the fires, the Cherokee Fire, came to within 3 miles of my home. The night before we had wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour. Power lines in the trees started many little fires that blended together in what became the Cherokee Fire. High winds just like in Santa Rosa, Betama, Napa and the Clear Lake area sent these fires out of control. Wind and dryness from summer and steep terrain tend to do that with fires around here this time of year. We actually had a mild summer as far as fires go until these fires. We had the wettest winter recorded in California's history. The level of ignorance and the increasing number of ignorant clowns with YouTube channels is staggering. These people are much more stupid than they think I think they are. At this rate in the next 5 years the level of stupidity will become biblical. Like reply the 28th of October 2017 at 19:57.